Manjima we somebody as in the love for we papa tiji mukeni me wotu me lobe mwelu mama ato atilo maye wato mangoti pe mamuye ato atilo maye we are oh ato atilo maye wato mangoti pe mamuye ato atilo maye we are oh sauna timungo we Kwe brawa tifwa ke timu gongai Sauna timu ngowe Kwe brawa tifwa ke timu gongai Matiko make agreement ilo mulwang Mwateni Matiko make agreement ilo mulwang ye Tonya Bidi bidi Ke inyamunga Deu De Ndewe, amube pati ndejima we Jiva trouble bra, mwambia mwa fila we Jiva bunde bra, mwambia mwa lewe apini Mwa uli dogon Amugili, amwe
Tanya mya kempiti piti mya Milo wajima hante sauna mya manga woma Election time katu buja tu woma Leke mat mabande shit in my little tinga Beagilika gadinya mwe Ngeya nyonga mwe Anya Nyonga mwe Tamya fika ne mawalo hey Takwena ngwena bonda ya Yeah bedi mya Tanya Bedi mya Kamundi jinya munga
Ato atilo maye Wato mangoti pe mamuye Ato atilo maye We are oh Ato atilo maye Wato mangoti pe mamuye Ato atilo maye We are oh Sauna timungo we Kwe brawa tifwa ke timu gongai Sauna timungo we Kwe brawa tifwa ke timu gongai Matiko make agreement ilo mulwang Mwateni Matiko make agreement ilo mulwang ye Tonya Bidi Ke inyamunga Deu Ndewe Amube pati ndejima we Jiva trouble bra Mwambia mwa fila Jiva bunde bra Mwambia mwa lewe apini Mwa uli dogon Amugili Amuye kenyali unkeda kwe amende lwe mbatelo Sawa kamoti milwe mbatela Kabale junior o SVPN Ubide enjoy Kabale junior o SVPN Dokwe wotia o amuye Bele Molele adopi Tiata lele amaledi Yenya inji Ye ilole tiatima Bokekene matela itijo Bidi Na this last time Ato atilo maye Wato mangoti pe mamuye Ato atilo maye We are oh Ato atilo maye Wato mangoti pe mamuye Ato atilo maye We are Nyandebo gelu manjima we somebody as in the love for we papa tiji mukeni me wotu me lobe mwelu mama ato atilo maye wato mangoti pe mamuye ato atilo maye we are oh ato atilo maye wato mangoti pe mamuye ato atilo maye we are oh sauna timungo we Kwe brawa tifwa ke timu gongai Sauna timungo we Kwe brawa tifwa ke timu gongai Parti comment que agreement il a mon loin. Moi teni. Parti comment que agreement il a mon loin ye. Tonya bidi bidi ke inyamunga de we amugbe parti de jimawe. Jiva trouble bra. Mwambia mwa fila we. Jiva kunde bra. Mwambia mwa lewe api. Mwa uli dogon. Amungili amwe.
Tonya mya ke bidi mya. Below Jim Mahante, son of your manga woman. Election time got to go to woman. Like a mad my band this shit in my little tinga. They are really good in your way. Yeah, I know way. Damn, you're thinking in my wallow, hey. That when I'm going up on the young. Yeah, badi, me. Tonya, badi, me. Come on, DJ Nyamunga.
Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Sauna timungo we. Kwebra tifwa ketimu gongai. Sauna timungo we. Kwebra tifwa ketimu gongai. Parti comment que agreement il a mon loin. Moi teni. Parti comment que agreement il a mon loin ye. Tonya bidi ke inyamunga de amugbe parti de jimawe. Jiva trouble bra. Mwambia mwa fila. Jiva kunde bra. Mwambia mwa lewe api. Mwa uli dogon. Amungili amwe yeke nyali unke dakwe amende lwe mbatelo. Sawa kamoti mi lwe mbatela. Kabale Junior or SFPN. Ubide enjoy Kabale Junior or SFPN. Tokwe otiao amuye. Bele molele adopi. Tiatalele amaledi. Yenya inji ye ilole tiatima. Okekene matela itijo. Bidi na this last Sunday. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye. We are Yandebo, geru manjima we. But somebody has in the love for we. Papa TJ mukeni myo.
Hello, we SaLone family. Muna, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever on a day on Mother Earth. If we don't say this platform, we're not going to talk politics now. Yeah? And what do they can't talk to? They not to politics. Because politics now when you talk about party. What do they can't talk now in the interest of Sierra Leone. And we want let Sierra Leoneans know say, if they say we get 8.2 million people in Sierra Leone, each of them 8.2 million get right. And the right is, if you know how then they run your country, if you know what your country gets, and if you know exactly what they do with your country resources. Because all this they get daga dabaro and depa, now reason make it be, and we begin tell una from today. Not a one man papa die left SaLone give. Now 8 million people them papa then die left SaLone give them. Today we are going ballistic. If you don't like it, I don't care. Every citizen gets equal right. It is enshrined in Chapter 2 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone that sovereignty belongs to the people. Sovereignty does not belong to a party or a set of people. It's high time we begin to sound this. All this rubbish dabaro, tripartite committee, this and that, now gimmicks for fool the people of Sierra Leone. And we've had enough of this. We've had enough of this. From now on, the people of Sierra Leone are going to know what they need to know, and they will take a decision. I know they say them for go na treat go fettle. I know they say them for go start a war, but knowledge is power. When you know what you need to know, you'll be able to take correct decisions. Nobody, they can't tell you, say, can't go vote for me because now we dey. Bidi, mia, sai, sabano. All that nonsense should begin to stop in Sierra Leone from now on. The whole gimmicks in Sierra Leone is surrounded by the wish of certain people to control the resources of the country. And that ends now. Because we all papa them, then die left country, give we all. But I not go far. Allow me co-host later, Lunadu. My friend, your screen is not showing clearly. It's blood. Your face look blood. I don't know what you do.
Okay. I don't know what was nice.
Okay, go ahead. Don't worry about it. They will see your face and how it be.
Yeah. Famule mina kabo plenty kushetona. Today we come back again. Na this we wonderful platform for can talk to una about the things them where they wrangle inside the SaLone as a country. And as me co-host Seluna, we don't do a lot of things them the way we're not supposed to do them. And we expect forget outcome way positive. But for you forget outcome way positive, you get to do something. Life na investment. What you put in is what you get back. Don't expect to get anything positive if na negativity you put in. If you want to get something positive, you get to make sure, say, you put something worthwhile in. For let we get what we want. We then as Sierra Leone, we are a family. We all get the same origin. We get the same culture, the same tradition. Why is it that anytime where politics come, now we see tribalism? That kind of tribalism, meaning call them political tribalism. Why? Because of party obsession. We choose this song we play. Not because the man sabi sing. Now the lyrics, the words that we choose. Now that exactly it talk about party tribalism. What's in a party tribalism? Anytime within Sierra Leone, when politics come, we divided. Anytime we can Sierra Leone, for do anything better, as we begin to talk so, it don't take a shape of partyism. All man take party color. All man hold party symbol. Then we quickly forget about the general good of the country. Now that the people ain't talk about the song, they say, what in SLPP don't look for people them? Palm tree don't fail them. People are angry. Then they suffer. The only time where they know then away election can win election done and dump them. Like dirty clothes. And this now the pattern of behavior we don't they from the word go. Everybody in SaLone, when they say anything come, won't forget a debate. Say now for left farm, Lord we be here, Lord we wait, God day. Now the same thing and can go for independence. Now, me take today, we're not able to enjoy independence. Why? We never fought for it. Because we wait, say, that will not fight. We not wait, now let forgive God. So what will happen? Now, with man, sorry for we then give we on their own terms. We never fought for it. So we not value the independence. We not value it. The one them when we get sense for them before for fight for the independence, they were not included. They were left out. No wonder they go get a very bad bargain. The people that will be they ask clever questions. One of them, Napasheki, they arrest them, deport them, disgrace them, just because he asked questions. I don't want to see them punish person for that. Consistent. Inconsistent with the SaLone behavior. Why would they fool man them? Why would not they embrace intelligent people? I could not believe up to this day the man where I respect, where for me, now the star of Sierra Leone. And if I get any recognition of Sierra Leone, I will not take it until they make Lamina Sanko a public holiday, Lamina Sanko Day. He was the most courageous Sierra Leonean, that the most committed Sierra Leonean, devoted to the Sierra Leonean cause. When you see the man, Creole man, he named Etidreld, Nathaniel Jones, he changed that to Lamina Sanko. Because even the Creole can be divided. You got the one who want to be Aristo, the one for big Shwenshwe, Nana Bankole bright them. They say SaLone for mix. Lamina Sanko said, no, not to that we can't have for the Africans. We are the first diaspora and then we come back. We not come for can make foreign. Like how we brought that now when they come out overseas, when they go SaLone and call them GC. When we come up, when you reach GC, then I just come and then jumble. How you go back in a young country after where you can do a dirty job now Europe and America? Where you go back, you call yourself JC. That means to say I am superior, I am special, I am now the new white man. Because that's what it means. Because when they grow up, JC now white man. So my brother, I know they go too much. I just want for Liam because today I want to ask you some question them. We go ransack and turn this place here over.
Okay, buddy, go ahead. But you don't lay the political foundation. And it's a fact that we not ever fought for we independence, now make we not value them. If we've been fought for them, like Ghana, wait and get for they almost here, tape and Africanism start there, they value their independence. They make you see Ghana stable. Ghana, 1970s up to 1980s, up to even nearly to 1990, they suffer so much that toothpaste, then they squeeze on at the toothbrush na money and you pay 20 cedis. Not to say then say, I saw it with my own eyes in Accra, 1975. Bini, when Chekuture say no to the French, even the wall sockets, then pull them, then go with them. Guinea was left naked. From 1958 up to the Tewe Shekuture died in 1985, Guinea was on their own. The first country we lent the money, na Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, give them $10 million. Now I make when they overthrow Nkrumah, Shekuture call him, say, can't sit out me. You na co-president. When been there na Guinea, Sus, where you go for buy Sus, then they pull one pair, then say, all right, wait, it's here, then count the other pair because they be afraid. Guinea, they be so backward. The Tawe Shekuture died in 1984. I was fortunate to go there with a delegation for go attend a funeral. What I saw was an advanced village. Today we go Conakry. Remember 1984 to now. It's a far better place than Freetown City. If we ask yourself what's wrong with we, when the answer, the SaLone people, they begin get them from now.
I'm glad the way you bring Sekou Touré come. Sekou Touré in Ghana are the Casablanca model. The Casablanca model are the no-nonsense model where the Egyptians have been evolving, where them believe say they're not for left and give the colonialists them. They should fight them for our rights. But SaLone will label politician them, then go for the Morovia model. When I see don't look, you check, you tell you sit down.
But I don't come on it.
Then give them bunga.
I
And
say,
then that's what they
when I don't
even
come out for
today,
that Morovia mentality.
who no commode? Take today, I hear people in the talk say, not for common do. Then go kill pussy. Some man they talk say, no, they want when they talk and let them come. Well, they are given certain facts. Well, no, no. In all the area there were revolution, only the people that were leading the revolution, not be did it. Mandela, by the time where then they say, they don't lock her up, they don't get her, they don't lock them up. Now the people in the outside, Sharpeville massacre, always happen. Mandela not be there free again. Now other people in fed for him, and one of the people that were fed for him. Now this guy, waiting in himself, the young guy, we then kill. Stephen Biko. Biko took up the fight in the outside, tell them kill him. People fought Sharpeville massacre. They call it Sharpeville massacre because the massacre school picking them, kill them like on beef. But they not stop. They not stop. They keep coming out. They keep coming out until they got what they wanted. Now the same thing.
No, I know one will belay this thing. This
I come,
right
I come, my brother. I come. I know what they talk. Samura Machel, I remember when he came OAU. When the man team up. When the man team up, his speech was so powerful in Sierra Leone. Samura Machel, he was a revolutionary. Sekou Touré, he fed. And in model, he was Afrocentric. Why? He said they not they exploit no mineral resources. Now, in the first African leader, we start the first green revolution. That's why Guinea, all of them they talk to them backward. They were secure.
And you know the effect of that green revolution. Guinea is up till now self-sufficient in food.
Yes. And
not to hear say, I lived in Guinea 5 years between 1998 and 2003. Guinea is self-sufficient in food.
Yes. When they say Guinea backward, then the value add on the agricultural produces them. When they make
then it teach them back technical and vocational skills.
That is what they not focus on academia. It focus more on technical vocational learning. The mango, when they harvest them, then they make mango juice. Then they can the mango, send them overseas to make resources and the value add. If you wish to be the cross na the border for go fend mango, then give me mango there. You know,
big one.
Yes, but the whole thing what they talk about now, you see, this habit here, where they call entitlement, not until they begin, it don't cause so much damage for we and we way of life. So you get somebody like how they call himself, this Tibetan monk. He is a dissident.
Dalai Lama.
He there outside where people in defense for him. You know
He's in India.
This
He's in India, at times he can in France, at times he in England.
Yes. So people in the come out, hey, they want to say they come out, they know this, that. We don't have to be there.
You know,
we talk about issues, we bring issues and for make una know the realities. Look at this other man where then they call how do they call himself? The religious leader, Natoki. Even in Natoki, even in America, if people in the Fed for him. If people in the Fed, Burma, now the same thing, answer sushi. Answer sushi, not there. Now England, they be there, while the people in the Fed for him. Benizi Abutu, when they exiled them from Pakistan, now England, they be there. He supported them first, stay where he go back. So the thing is, people then get for come to the realization, say, we have rights. And then rights, then you send politician for represent you. But the rights, now you are the sole custodian of them. Now you got for team up for your rights. You know they expect somebody else to fight for you. Like when you they talk now, anytime when they talk, international community. I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired for your reader nasty nonsense talk. How we go there now with country? America don't get a revolution. France don't get a revolution. Russia don't get a revolution. Cuba don't get a revolution. They don't free themselves. Even Libya, they get a revolution. They free themselves. We still there. How would they call ourselves? We counterparts even at the ECOWAS. They don't free themselves from the menace where they cause them problem. We get with nightmare. One great man. And very few people that will not reach 2%. People at the beginning can't tell we now say enough for commodities nado and not for beer and not for wait for tripartite. The tripartite now it sounds like so food we know the well. It's like septic so food we know the well. You know,
I want to come in with another angle to this thing.
The fact
they play the way they approach the problem na SaLone, they play into the hands of those idiots.
Exactly.
You see, let me stop for preach fear. Anybody know they die before in term. Anybody they die before in term, they talk so don't die. Because 1998, I was manhandled 6 hours, then pull me on the foot scandal, then bust me head, then cut me finger, you see. Other things than they on me body. Then throw me over Ogu Bridge. They announced me death at 98.1. But here I sit. Nobody know they die before in term. This fear then they preach to people, and especially backed by the hypocritical religious leaders in Sierra Leone. When they make a few idiots, they mislead with country and destiny. It ends now by the grace of God. It ends now. I don't care whether Samuel Machel or the Sierra Leone. The people have to stop being cowards. Cowardice make them they manipulate to people then. And the people how they manipulate to people and then they across political parties.
Yep.
Then PC, then the SLPP, then the NGC.
Not the citizens. Are the very citizens. Not the political party that are the problem. Not the mortal man where they occupy them position.
Not the mortal man them. So we need for make the people and begin know the truth. Knowledge is power. When the people know the truth and they know that and they manipulate behind the scene and what thing and they do them for, then the one that they manipulate go begin behave themselves.
The brother
who left the Boku story, now address Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a small country. Sierra Leone get less than half the population of Lagos City. Sierra Leone get less than 1/4 the population of La Côte d'Ivoire. With resources in that country, every district get a mineral resource. I can prove. Then added to that, we get offshore oil. 1980 to 85, Amoco Exxon then do a survey. When they find out, say, the potential for oil there. They not give the full report to Shaka Stevens because they want to do Dabaro. Stevens say, in order to go by the condition, then give them. He said, let the oil they done for future generation. And which are the talk so not to hear say. By then, I was teaching in Freetown. I heard it when he spoke about that on SLBS. If SLBS get their old tip, then that broadcast they still there. And added to the oil, it was discovered that the possibility there for offshore diamonds outside the Sewa River, the kind of the Atlantic. The few idiots that we sit down, they make politicians, they know them facts here. Now then they manipulate themselves. Now what thing then they do now blackmail. They make white paper. Other abide by them, Then they wipe off in case. Then there's they don't wipe off Minkailu Mansare in case.
Then they call plea bag in America, no so plea
Not a
bagging.
plea bargain, not a plea bargain. We don't need those kind of plea bargains in Sierra Leone.
But that's what
We
I'm
don't.
saying. You go say something for set yourself up at the expense of everybody else. That's what they do for do corruption in America. Then they call you against your company, say talk what you sabi with the left.
The American democracy we want because it's a corrupted system.
You know? So we don't need that. And what you talk about, what you say, that they left the minerals. If you look at the book of Proverbs 13:22, what did he say? He said a good parent, a good papa, he left inheritance for a picking.
Put we off, they talk no more, non stop.
He said he left inheritance for a picking them. And what does that mean? That inheritance there, now part of you ID code. You ID code, now it make you what you be. Now it get you DNA. Now it give you your background. Who that you really be. Now that make you first inheritance where you they get now your life. Now
Yes,
you ancestral name. You ancestral name, so you get them. You ancestral name, now you ancestor them pass them down. When they born you, you can benefit that name day. So that name day, now the name will carry you DNA, you lineage, you line. So you can work hard for maintain the standard. It's a brand. Now they see Sierra Leone now, like Alpha Khan, in name Kanu, you papa don't give you name. You say the name not good enough. You they call yourself Khan, Pakistani name. What is wrong with us? When they see people that want our content, then Sierra Leone with DNA and we ID code. Now CONTEH. Content and all this spelling now differently. So they even say CONTE apostrophe. Are you from Guinea? Are you from Francophone Africa? No. You see, all them things there get reasons for make you know who you be, where you from. If you not get roots, whatever fruit you be, I know it's sweet. Now within our country, we don't know who we are and where we are. The reason we make you to get this ID code, it give you a background. Where you go for go take picture. The very first thing they try for look for before they take your picture, now your background. If your background not nice, you they move, find a nicer area. Now that's make where you do around people them wake drop bad perfume. They say if you not pigeon, you they fly with pigeons. If you not you buy the fly with you buy that. So background very important. Sierra Leone will get for ask yourself, what's in our background? We don't have any anymore. Even we names them, don't disappear. We indigenous names them. And all them things they play on the way how they think and how they behave. Guinea man they take nonsense.
That is true. That is very true. That is very true. But at the same time, the role of being educated and for make somebody get the ability for look all them things how they talk about it, say, this is right, this is not right. I'll do this, I'll not do that. This is what is called moral fortitude.
Yes.
But in Sierra Leone, we not get moral fortitude. And it's worse with the intellectual class. Because, as you say, they get this mentality of have right. Then they call themselves chosen few, this and that. One thing then they fail for understand that Sierra Leone is no economy on earth not a function if all the people are not involved. Because development is not about how many buildings one individual build. It's about a composite set of processes where they give everybody the ability for buy and consume goods and services. The more people buy goods and services in a society, the more wealth they grow in the society, the higher the standard of living. It's simple. But in Sierra Leone, the selfishness, the ignorance, and everything don't make a few people feel say, now that oil don't can as alone, then for manipulate the country, so them with them picking them, now then go control all the wealth. It's only in Africa that oil is a cause. Only in Africa. And if Sierra Leone not careful, this oil, why they show so? Because this was what was mapped out since 1980 to 85. Then recently, then do other explorations where then come, they upgrade the mapping. If we're not careful, this is going to lead our country to be sold out to foreigners. The people of Sierra Leone are going to be landless because not only the oil, there is also something else involved. This no attack say every district gets a mineral potential. There are people who know this, and they are gradually selling those potentials. Then they tell us, say, no illicit miner, no they na SaLone. Chinese man, no they come out China can mine na SaLone. We not get big man where they be
Of
now.
course.
India man, no they come out India can mine na SaLone. We not get big man where they be now. Russia, no they come out Russia go mine na Lake Somfo. We not get big man where they be now. The guys are playing the people of Sierra Leone cheap. And that has to stop. When the people say, no, we want this, then they use the element of fear. Send people and treat them, go kill the people and back. So that the people and go free, let them succumb. Those days are over.
You know,
knowledge is power. When the people are noting the need for know, that BD mea, Sabano, Tawopene, all that will end by the grace of God.
You know, when you look at this man called Lamina Sanko, I so love the man. This man, he is the most sincere, honest, devoted Sierra Leonean ever known. But how many Sierra Leoneans know about that? The man, now a politician, now educator, now a banker, now a cleric. He studied at FBC. He can Oxford. He can do philosophy and theology. That man, when he go back to Sierra Leone, he will teach the native people English and how to pass Cambridge exams. Because in those days, we not be get West African Examination Council. All we exams them now from England. And they teach people them. They give them free lessons. They help them for let them develop. Because if you want SaLone grow. It became your political party in Africa. Because political party not be there upline. Now Africa no more than get politics. Africa are the first place na the world where woman first votes in the 17th century.
That's a fact. Now let people then look what they showed and so. When I look the date, and when I think back a little bit, then when I go understand what you would talk.
So
Voice of America made a publication on the 2nd of November 2009. Oil discovered off Sierra Leone. We're not going to read everything. We go reference the pages, people and go read them to themselves later. From 2009, the problem of Sierra Leone starts. I go give another reference. Because not only, go ahead, sir, go ahead.
So that Monday, if you get your political party, that's when they really upline people and they see we are screwed. We not sabi book, we not sabi nothing. Now this man are one of the people them. We begin to educate upline people them. And in fact, now the architect. Now one of the architects for we independence fight. Ian Wallace Johnson. No, all over Africa, they go and enlighten people about freedom. Now the activists, that man go jail. He come back in a SaLone. They want to put Katuna in it. They say he incite one military gunner. What they call Emmanuel Cole. after where the man can have the independence business, because he and Shaka Stevens, then we get a principled position. So they send them both packing because they not be agree for mixed panny nonsense. They send them packing. Then when can SaLone, because the British they not say Wallace Johnson, they call him Wallace Johnson Pen. Now a writer, prolific writer. It will affect them properly. So they want to put Katuna in for them go lock himself like Pacheki. So when this Creole gunner, Emmanuel Cole, go protest, then all am can go to court. Then they try to forget him for them implicate Wallace Johnson. Then they ask an court if it's Abi Wallace. He no answer. Do you know Wallace Johnson? I say yes, I know him. He's a man. Now all man boss laugh in a court. But the reality is, what did they try for talking here? Lamina Sanko, now in the architect of the SLPP party. Now in the one we bring task to in. Pan crusade, we task to that they don't form the PEPU. That is the Northern Development Association of educated young men. So it go through now through task to now because in a countryman and their upline, for their upline, they have be involved in politics for put pressure upon the white man and for them they left the country. So in your party, People's Party, 1948, then they can make Sierra Leone People's Party. But we don't know about that. They not tell we about that. Then when people want for talk, hey, create them, the very many people in Boku, then create them, then this and that, create them, fit them better. But who would know when they not tell we 800 Creoles were slaughtered, Southern Province. 800 Creole people them, then kill them, Southern Province. Why? They say because they are closer to the whites.
Do you know why they were killed?
Papa, help me now.
Have we ever found out why those 800 Creoles were killed and who killed them? They were killed because before the British, they established the colony of Freetown. Then British Navy, they don't take over Bunt Island. Why? Because Bunt Island have a main slave in port. It on the records where then they open now the slave database. The key place where they take people from Sierra Leone at Bunt Island. They call on Shabu Island.
Shabu Island, yeah.
Okay. Because the British Navy took over that place and they came with some Creoles them for make them able to institute order and stop the slavery. And it make them kill them during the hot tax war.
No, they made the uprising and kill them, not the hot tax war, but they made the uprising.
Now the same thing, Paddy, the hot tax war, the uprising. All the name then they now for confuse the people of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a nation where deception and lie is a culture by the public service.
Because when it started, Nyanga of Panguma come in person for Kankan support by Bure. Kailondo send logistics, food, and mend them for Kankan support by Bure. It was one frontier. But later on, then break away, then start another one where na Momoja, na in leader, na the south. In fact, it be more brutal. It be more brutal. Yes. So, what do they try for talk about Naya? Me man, what do you find out really funny? When the Creole then come, when they get in land, na Banana in and talk to. But the Treaty of Sierra Leone.
And talk to Banabom of Rubaga. That's his name.
Na Queen Nafakumba. Now he signed the treaty on behalf of the country. And they will understand that confusion there. But we're not going to talk about that today.
No, not that we're there for. Today, now we educate the people of Sierra Leone about how them politicians, they misuse them.
Yeah. Because
That's
one of
my
the ways they
concern
do it, they
today.
hide the truth from the people.
Yeah,
Try to make
because
them
in Sierra
believe
Leone, governance is like a secret society.
society.
And then we don't pass a law for freedom of information. Now, ECSL, they say they're not get right for pull things na do because of this and that.
Can you believe that?
How do you relate that to the Freedom of Information Act?
And this man,
You see, the other thing when our problem na Sierra Leone, the educated class feels say then so relevant and important that they can do how they like. The other man not get right for.
Impunity. They get impunity.
Well, that
And
ends
whatever they
from
want
now
to do,
on.
they are above the
Imran. I never wanted to go down this lane, but I'll not sit and see people lead my country into a bigger crisis. I did Sierra Leone, that's whether 1991 was start. I did it in 1998. I know what happened. If a set of people feel say they can mislead we country back for going to another crisis, some of we not agree.
Well, maybe we need a crisis for that we able for deal with the issue once and for all. Maybe we need them.
Maybe we
Because
need them, but we don't need them. We don't need them. Are they come? 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 We don't need them for make you go kill the ordinary people they suffer. If we got a crisis where they catch the all then cut the head, fine.
But that's how
Maybe
revolution
we'll get
works.
peace after that.
Now that's how revolution works. Louis XVI.
But no, we own revolution, not a woke. You know, they woke right now. I'll let you know that Imran. You know,
well,
you know,
get for work and very
you know, it would not happen overnight. I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. I'm not being emotional about this issue. The people of Sierra Leone are so deep in ignorance about their country that now you send them out, then they go kill them like fall. We don't need that now. We need to educate the people and let them know what they need for now. Then they will be able to take decisions on their own. So they send them. Nobody no need for instigate nobody. See, also nobody not instigate me. We have the freedom of thought and conscience. I have the freedom to decide what I want to do because I know what I need to know in my life. When people don't know, any Jack and Tom can count few coins, cash, it can mislead them. Not any war will get Nasser, you know that suffer most, that the poor people. And a few people start that war, the reason was to get the APC out so that other people go come into power. From when the war end, Freetown is overpopulated. Why? Because most of the people out and destroy their life supply, they're not able to go back. We don't want a repeat of that. So now we educate people then.
And then give them plenty money for make them for help the people and for go back. Help the people and for give them incentive for go back and all thing. Now the very people that sit down back and eat all the money that they.
Yes, they will do it because the people are steep in ignorance. Then they insult them back, say they're illiterate. A lot of people are left for being illiterate now. Lord give them the facts.
Well, the one that will literate, we get up to postgraduate education, like this man when they call Mohammed Kane. Mohammed Kane not get any reason for behave the way he behaves so. He's educated. And he's not only educated. Now man we say irreligious. Now we see where all man they prepare for going to the Kaaba, for go Mecca. This man are allergic. It's
if you want to be
carefree
in business, I don't care.
Exemplary character. Somebody will get decency. Somebody will be born again. Because when you go to Mecca, you go for atonement. For let all your sins then be forgiven. And you try to maintain yourself in a way where you close to righteousness. So when you don't become
I really know Mohammed Kone. Do you see people in Sierra Leone know Mohammed Kone?
Well, what do you know is he go Mecca. And the people that would
That's not relevant. Any cat and cockroach can go Mecca. They're not relevant. Mecca not they change nothing. Imran, Mecca not they change nothing for anybody. Going to the Vatican not they change nothing for anybody. Just like being wealthy or having power not they change you. Your character now they show.
Your true character,
So now
yes.
left this hypocrisy. Now all that thing and they take blindfold of people. This na allergy. This na pastor. Look now how they go talk.
What we are not able to understand, what we are not able to understand, now the fact say all man know waiting going Hajj mean. Hajj now one of the 5 pillars of Islam.
What you have been told now, I mean, you don't know whether it's true or lie.
But that means to say,
do you know whether it's true or lie?
Well, what you know is now one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and that's fact.
That's nine them preach to. We nothing do. At the economic side, the Arabs then they look at. Every year, Saudi Arabia is making above $40 billion on that Hajj alone. You don't need to go to Hajj to go to heaven, my friend. Lord left that. Don't talk what they talk here today. You cannot change a situation by thinking the same way with the problems that will cause the situation. Albert Einstein say, you cannot use the method that caused the problem to solve the problem.
No, you cannot.
The mentality about going to Hajj being sacred, going to Vatican being sacred, now put their aside first, now address SaLone.
But that's what we are trying to deal with here. He's done none of these things.
Whether I be Alaji or the son of Satan, are the Kamsa.
Postgraduate, but he still they behave.
You still not they understand the point where they make because you know they see what they say. All of us went to universities. But why is Boy Jalo thinking differently? You think saying a university make her think differently? Huh?
I say it in my audios. If you na munku, you learn book, you not get exposure. When you learn book, when you munku, you was past illiterate. You was past illiterate.
I know while we go into the munku and illiterate. I want to look at the upbringing. If you were brought up in a traumatized way, if you were brought up in a disorganized home, I don't care whether you get DSC, you are still going to be mentally disorganized.
That's why I said earlier on that our family names are brands. Because there are
family, the upbringing.
There are certain names.
Upbringing.
There are certain names with compatible to good upbringing. It's like where you get labels.
That's an assumption because even that them family names, then they get the lucky one them.
Well,
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing today.
Mm-hmm.
When we were growing up,
mm-hmm.
there are certain families that we looked at as icons of society. But some of them family they're picking the all lucky. You know what you do? Whilst we were on the outside looking at them as being organized family, the fact that some of the parents they may handle money, they not get time for bring up them picking them, they picking they are lucky. So let's not talk about family name here. I wonder we understand the individual.
If you allow me bring me points. What can I talk about is the contrary of what you talk about. What do you mean they talk about?
It's not. We are saying the same thing, but we are looking at it differently.
What I'm saying here is you get certain family, they don't even get money safe. But they get a good background. Background is the key. I spoke about it earlier on.
It's all about upbringing, my friend. It's about upbringing.
It's all part of it. It's all part of it. It's all part of it. You know, when it comes to social issue, it's not one issue. Now, combination of factors. It's never one factor. It's combination of factors. You have environmental
upbringing. And why they say upbringing, not only the parents. One factor I think say you yourself aware of, the way society, when they treat we traditional small, now it's completely different. Traditional way they work on a treat, you meet big person, you they take them, not so?
Yep.
Is it possible now?
No.
When I started teaching in 1979, I punished somebody not by beating, I say let's stay after school because of something we do wrong. The next day, the parents come house. Now school I'm in. He not send him picking to me for make me can train him. He send him for make he can learn book. I say, well, thank you, sir. From today, not the day in my class. The principal talk fair. I say, not the day.
Well,
Yes.
these are the things. Because if that person did, any member of the family will go through Karande education.
So they move on to another class.
You know, they don't use Karande kind of, when I say Karande, now that Arabic apprenticeship, where you know, Urana de Karmoko, that kind of value they don't set in that bikini aid. Because some of we, when we grow up, where you teacher, can you complain that you papa they kill you? He say you don't go disgrace the family name. You don't disgrace because me daddy they tell you every day say you're an ambassador of my home. You have to go there and reflect good image. The one when me papa give me, the one when me grandpa give me papa. That is what I'm expecting you to. And the thing where I find very interesting, where will be they talk about decent family? It not be nothing for do with money.
Status is not money, even up
and
till
the
now.
background. Now that making those
Even
days
up till now, status is not about money.
No, it's never about money. And that's
But
the point I'm making
Leoneans
here.
don't know that.
In those days where you want for marriage, first you they send somebody for go scout the woman for make them know the background of that woman. They Urana a papa, Urana a granny. If Christian at the family, they want for will not be even get any source of DNA checks. But with people let me they do them socially. Then they go check if anybody be don't craze, if una be don't get bomb swear, thunder swear the una, anybody don't die from swear. They want to know all those things for make them know which kind of family. Now that's make when you go find any woman in those days, you say you go beer. The daddy they ask, who are you daddy? What is you daddy they do? Who's are you daddy come out? Now for ascertain, that in will be called now we your reference system. That is the reference that you bring to them. Now then they look, then tell them picking say, let no can I again no for Sian. Because they know, they say by their fruits we shall know them. Even one verse where they use Malachi 3:10, where they say for bring the church yard, for bring money for pay tithes. Now lie, not for you the person for pay tithes. Now the priest, now they give tithes. If you go to chapter 1 of Malachi, it is clearly stipulated that the priest now supposed to bring come. Not to you, where they come for prayer. Not to you, where they come for fellowship. And at the same way back, when they talk, the church not the anointed. It not get nothing for do with the priest. It gets for do with anybody when a believer. It not get nothing for do with them.
I don't want to let we deviate too much from the topic.
No, I'm not deviating.
This tight issue, I think I understand them and I will explain them. The reason for paying tithes, they pay tithe. They contribute tithe. They contribute. You know why then they do that? Now cooperative living, so that after harvest, that's how it started. After harvest, you give a percentage of your harvest. Then put some side where it day. In case drought or famine come, then get something then they fall back to. It's the reason for tithes. But now left them for another day.
The point to me the
now
for
we don't
I am not talking about
ignorance don't make we don't misuse all that in them.
Ignorance don't make people in the Canada they full whistle. We know how for read. We they refuse for read. For make we come, pastor they put Watana Imoti Gagulam, he Peter and Yohani wash your face with her. I don't see that in a video there.
Because we don't take religion, don't make economics. We don't
Exactly.
take politics, don't make economics.
And at the
Now,
same thing,
now, the politician and the religious leaders then are one and the same
that
people.
they connive against we.
Then they can lie on the people them. Then they can mislead the people them. And the dangerous side about it is Africa has 45% of the resources that the world needs. At this material moment where they talk, we get 60% of the young population. Now the misbehavior of the intellectual class and the politicians, they make up begin and they run into slavery, self-slavery. Now then they cross desert for can be slave in the Middle East or in Europe. Because most of them coming don't have the relevant skills for make them able to survive now properly and be somebody. Yes, then they make money, then they work money. So man, they work $1,000, $2,000. He go back home holiday, he go make JC. Now, because even they know they get enough now, look at the damage way they cause. Do you know the damage way they cause? People in Europe will not get the relevant skills, but we want for grow economically. Now then they export chemicals to Sierra Leone for go make push.
Quick money.
So begin look at all the entire and who that they cause them. Now the political and elite class in we country. They sit down, they wrap themselves around the cocoon, then they connive, then they hold their midnight meetings. They blackmail and do everything for themselves so that then few now then go get all the resources. Every district in Sierra Leone has a mineral resource.
You know,
We have oil offshore. We have diamonds offshore. At Tonkolili, we get iron ore, we get gold and other precious stones. God knows almost SaLone they benefit from them till then day.
you know, there was a clash in culture in Sierra Leone where a lot of people know they talk about. Where the colonialists then come, though not to the English and the first come, the Arabs then first come. We get Arab scholarship in the north. It be very, very entrenched in the north. The first university in Sierra Leone, like Beledic say there. To an extent, when the Europeans then come, then bring Christianity, they not refuse to accept Christianity. They will not even talk about that. And that make the biggest resistance when the English then get, now they not. Now
Well, the people are not been fair and relevant for go learn new book again where they already get
exactly. So
not
what
resistant.
Then carry Christianity go to the south because Islam
not the British are the council. I just come in from that. Not the British carry Christianity in the south. Too. You know how Christianity can at the south? After that Sengbe revolt, where they return them back to Sierra Leone, then carry them go somewhere around Bont district. Then, but when they come, then count some Americans them, we start the EUB mission. The EUB mission, they don't change yet today, and they call UMC mission. The people who came with the EUB mission, they started the school. So as a matter of fact, the first school, when a Western school, now Bont district to be established. Then it spread into Moyamba, it came to Nkolili, then later it go other parts. The North, the Catholics were the first to come there. Before even British came to Sierra Leone,
the Portuguese were first.
A Portuguese priest, a Jesuit priest, Malhatsa Berriera, came to Sierra Leone after he had been some years in Angola. He can begin preach along the coast. He converted some of the chiefs into Christians. He even took one of their sons to Portugal and got him educated up to the point of bachelor. But the point about Western education in the North is that the people them already been don't educate in the Arabic way, so they're not been see the need for go to the other education. But as a matter of fact, one other fact where most people don't know, when the Church Missionary Society established, The first side where then go for establish the school na Potuloko. The CMS mission. The man we go there, a name Reverend Shilenka. Now I named and get to that school na
The school,
Potuloko.
Shilenka Secondary School.
Yes, and it's the only CMS school outside Freetown. Reverend Shilenka not only sit down Potuloko for try for introduce education, he wrote a book of Timni proverbs and Timni idioms. I have that book.
The point where they try for make, and they try for talk about how we allow, because during the All Tax War, Kailondo collaborated with Baibure. All 24 chiefs voted against the colonial people them, and they can't find out, the colonial people they can't find out for say the northern people them get mind of their own. They think and they resist them. So then go south. Go inside the southern people them for beginning. And when they do the divide and rule system, if you look at it, not so Bible no more resist them, which you know very well. This man here, Idora Kontofili, also resisted them.
Either and later after
Yes,
Bible.
much later. Yes, much later. But all the resistance they get now they, and one of the places where they get serious resistance now by Shabora Ngbana. That is Tonkolele. Tonkolele they get so much revolt against them. They make them amalgamate chiefdoms then they split chiefdom then they even one of the chiefdom where we did it when I be a district, get a district, then eradicate them, then get rid of them. No wonder we don't know that the country Moyamba they not Roti Funk, even Roti Funk, you know.
Amen.
So the point where they make, just be at me 1 minute. The point where they make is if we know all them things they are, if we don't do, for that we come back together and say, we not one people, we not one place. We get for coexist. We get for live together as the people. So we get for concoct for we serve a value system where we're susceptible to we all, we're good for we all. But we're not able to do it. Anything will happen in our country. For that we're not able to do anything positive, it'll take party line. Then party tribalism can inside. Most of the tribalism will get in Sierra Leone. Now only way politics come, now they come up. Now they flare up.
How they do that? How they preach and flare up tribalism na SaLone?
The politicians, they mean, for me, they stay in power. And we say they sit down, they clap for them.
And who are the politicians? Are they illiterates?
Well, they are the educated class. They make the problem. They are the virus. They are the viruses.
Now you're talking.
They are the viruses.
You slow begin say things as they are. Yes, we know all the problem. Let's not sit down and talk the problem. Let's talk about the root of the problem. The root of the problem in Africa, not only Sierra Leone, is the educated class. Because we lack what they call moral fortitude. I'll repeat the word. The educated class in Africa lacks moral fortitude. That's why a continent with 45% of the resources and 60% of the young able-bodied population still they wallow in poverty. And it's worse when you come to Sierra Leone. Because in Sierra Leone, what you get in power, now a band of thieves and thugs. When the people they want to raise their voice, they say, oh, they kill you now. And the power belongs to the people. Chapter 2 of the Constitution is clear about it.
And the thing is, they not allow people that we get the aptitude, we get the intelligence, we get the character, we get the decent morals for holy positions them. We're supposed
I don't want any position, Imran. I want a voice. And that's what I'm using now.
What I'm saying here is, I am talking of a meritocratic society. Of course,
you cannot have a meritocratic society when you have a bundle of
if they put somebody in a place for if function, if I will function in that role, like for instance, when they go for the independence, na Lancaster House, how could they have gone and left Lamina Sanko behind?
Because he was the straight guy. If you are a straight guy, you are the enemy.
But this is the point I am making, my brother. This is
And
the point I'm making.
The straight guys then sit down, then keep quiet. Now it's no longer going to happen. And one thing I want to let people know, the use of the fear factor will kill you. Hear me, they talk so, and can't kill me.
But the Bible, the word,
fear not. With death.
Fear not.
Una can't kill me, but una go behave una self una SaLone.
Fear not appear in the Bible 365 times. That means to say every day get one fear not. We should not be fearful of the person where una lent the position. Because not when you get the position, una let him for 5 years, only if he perform. If he not perform, he not done the 5 year day. Because when they employ you for a job, first you get your probation. After probation, then give you a job. And when you get that job day, if you underperform, they still remove you. But my point is, Lamina Sanko are the only Creole man will stand alone for faith for me to amalgamate Sierra Leone, make the colony and the protectorate join. He not only preach about it, he take part in it. And how he do that?
Okay, Imran, we hear you. But Lamina Sanko, Chaka Stevens, and all these people are dead and gone. Why is it that we, the present generation, are able to do it right?
Well, if we don't understand we past, we can never forge on. And this is part of the problem what we get. Because you see,
that problem ends now.
Where you drive,
thank God for technology. That problem begin to end now.
Where you drive, you get your windscreen and you get your mirror. I agree with you. The windscreen big past the mirror, but you get for the do you reference the look outside you don't come out if it's safe and waiting they behind you. We have to go back and look at some of them things there. Let we do an inquiry, let we correct them. You be tell me the other day, what will they talk? Why railway close? We know very well for say one of the force for make money in that country then be SLPMB. And SLPMB now be the main source where be they keep railway for run. And when railway done, it damage the country economy. And what will happen after where we get with independence? The biggest area where thievery can see don't pass all the educated class. Then be broke down. Bioku bets. He make serious statements about that. The kind of thievery will take place because one of the main source of income in Sierra Leone at that time now SLPMB. We Sierra Leonean them, the elite, was what they call themselves. I hate that word. Then thief now SLPMB then done and fail. Then at one time, Sanisi Mustafa be minister, where be I think trade and industry minister, then bring rest of the country. They're not even offload the rest all disappear. I say na rather than eat and the steamer. Now in newspaper, they all of the country begin the right say, for say they are rather than cross for water and go inside the boat. How it happen?
And now come to the topic today. Because we don't go talk generally. The topic today is how egoism, Kamaraimba mentality, they affect with presidency and leading Sierra Leone to a crisis. That's the topic for today. All what we don't talk now related things.
Would they build the foundation? We don't build it now.
If somebody is elected into any public office, you are not elected there to serve a set of people.
No.
You are elected there to serve the public. And the public means everybody when a citizen or resident within the sovereignty where they elect you for head. Its leader, you know, get no right for begin to do favors to certain people. Then they come publicly, they intimidate other people them. As leader, you not get no right for interfere. You not even you position for welcome people them now you fold for an election that has questions. Any leader will get moral fortitude. And they repeat the word. Any leader will get moral fortitude. What happened with that bar association elections? That's all. When the crisis still there on, they go receive, then he write a comment on Twitter say he don't receive into enfold. You see, it's unfortunate Sierra Leone get people at the helm when not get moral fortitude. When I say moral fortitude, what do you mean? You see them as head of an institution. It no matter whether you're head of state or head of a company or head of a department, whatever. As long as you get the power of discretion, that means you able use your discretion for take decisions where they affect other people. If you're able to know, say, if I do this, a wrong. If I do that, a right. Then you do it right. You are not doing it for yourself. You are doing it for the institution. But if pettiness and the wish to make yourself into an oligarch, selling with country piece by piece, they make you they take all the wrong decisions where they lead Sierra Leone into a new crisis. The God of creation, it will put a curse on you and all generations where you get. Because the 10 Commandments, I'm coming, sir.
If we not do we job,
I'm coming. The 10 Commandments is clear. First commandment, they tell you about gratitude. Honor thy father and thy mother. Gratitude.
So that all the other days that the Lord God did, you would belong it.
All the other 9 commandments, you can put them as one commandment. Do to Imran what him boy wants let Imran do to him. If you feel say there is a stupid God where traumatized like you for take impartial decisions when they make you head of state, you they take decisions where they lead the country into a crisis, I would advise you to change now. Because whether you last the power or not, you they put a curse on your generation. Not a person they go curse you, not to bomb swell. Now you they curse yourself right now. You are putting a curse on your generation. Because anything you do against the human being, you they do them against God. Anything you do the human being, now against God, because we are told, you say you are a Catholic, and tell you in your Bible, the book of Genesis say, God say, let us make man in our image and after our likeness. So if you kill a person for no justifiable reason, you don't kill what him belong to God. Because the 10 commandments, they say, thou shalt not kill. And you don't want to be killed. So do to others as you want done unto you. You are elected or whatever means bring you day to run a country, not to run a political party, a tribe, not to run a cabal. You are protected. You are given all the facilities that you need. You don't even pay taxes. You're not the only person who they pay tax in SaLone. If they use all that, they know they do it in the interest of the nation. It's an abomination. The second side of it, Go and do research about your origins. You come from a family that has a title inclusive of the word Woni. Woni is a Temne word. The Temnes live in the north. If you hate the northerners, then you are committing an abomination like Hitler did. Hitler was a Jew. He hated the Jews. This is an admonition I'm giving to you. It's an admonition. It's high time you begin to reconsider. Because the stage where you don't reach, the age where you don't reach, you are not too far from dying, just like me. I can die in this net. Nobody not get for kill me. When person don't pass 50, he can die any moment. But not till you die, one important. We pass here to leave a legacy. That legacy is your generation yet unborn. If you left an abomination on them, it will haunt you in your grave. Now begin behave yourself in Sierra Leone. The misbehavior done too much. Not just SaLone no more get minerals. Country then they will get minerals, but we will not get them on the hand game here. This they go midnight, then go make arrangements, sell out in company. That's what is going on in Sierra Leone. The APC has become a toothless bull because the one they would put before, they all not sell out. And then two party then they, any one pandem, what they for disrupt the peace of the ordinary man. Any one pandem what they for put trouble upon the ordinary man. Their generations yet unborn will be cursed by the God of creation. Let me see, me Muhammad Boy Jalo Jamboya. Let me see. It's a coming.
You know, dear brother, what you say resonates with me very well, because way you they say true is always difficult for say, but na medicine, it heal. It heal a lot of things. And a lot of people don't know the significance. Now make any form of medicine. Nobody don't like medicine, because medicine, you take where circumstances are not favorable. You're not feeling good. You take her. So you take bitter thing for let you get better. We get to take the medicine. This is not a matter of whether we like it or not. When you sick, you get to take treatment. You see, you talk one word, we're so true. We're not a leader. You tell a person we born twin them. You get forgive you picking them, but be equally. You know they pick one over the other. You get for create a society of equality where everybody feel said and they look up to you. And when you're not a leader, you're not a look for prosperity. You look for posterity, inheritance. What you the left, the fingerprints them where you the left, positive fingerprints them, positive footprints them where you the left. For like where they get Mandela so now. Look the legacy where he left. Now him, the South African, and they look, what thing they happen to Palestine wrong? We carry them go to court. Because we suffer, and we lead a war with it. He say if we don't free, if Palestine still or any country else then at the world we're not free, we not free it. We get a moral responsibility. You talk about moral fortitude. Nanin Mandela shows so moral fortitude is stand up for what is right, irregardless within anybody say or talk. When you go to America, when they go tell them for say, hey, you and Gaddafi na padi, you and Fidel Castro na padi, na bad man them. I say, hey. I no can for that. With una arrogance so una get. I choose my own friends. And my own friends are not going to necessarily be your friends. The time where I needed help, where una American and call we terrorists, These were the people around us. Inside America, Mandela said that.
Yeah.
That is what you call leadership. When something is right, you stand for it. You support it. When something is wrong, you put your foot down, you stand against it. Now we get a country. You don't win election. Everywhere you go, we your party, now so we they want and they them bad. Now divide you the cause. Because from the time when they inaugurate you, you are no longer SLPP. You are head of state. You are head of state for those who voted for you and those that did not vote for you, those who like you, those who don't like you, those who hate anything what you say, you're not president for them. In fact, the one that will dislike you, when you take power, the very first thing what you need to do, now for win hearts and soul, for make whatever kind feeling they get about you, make them say,
exactly.
But this man has all be feel, but also it's handle. You give the olive branch for everybody for come on board. But you not do that. Even when they talk, say people that want for protest, I go give them bullets for bullets. Nobody is saying that they are coming to shoot at you. Then you bust back.
One thing I want to let this man know.
Maladon, I beg.
Done.
Where this man talk say he go give people them bullet, he not stop it. He go further. You want them when we protest last time. They know they live for tell the story. That you they try to put maximum fear upon the people. You know they rule by fear. You they rule with policies. Policies them where they transform people in life. When people are transformed mentally, financially, socially, economically, they don't go get a fight with you. Then they embrace you. Mandela came. He ruled. He died. 30 days. The footprints then we left. People still, they say, Mandela are the best. In fact, they don't call him president. They say Madiba. That is maximum respect. They see him as a father of the nation, a man who get foresight. You know, they look under his chin. They look way 5, 10, 20 years. Let me tell you something. I get a piece now I want to read for we listener there. It said, I have observed great leaders throughout history. They are not politicians. It's unlikely to have a good politician and a good leader in one person, just as it is impossible to have a prostitute and a virgin in one girl. Then he said, here are 10 differences I have observed about a politician and a leader, so that next time you are electing, you will elect a leader, not a politician. My main example of a leader is late Mandela. A politician, number one, a politician always aligned with popular public opinion, while a leader aligns with proven principles and values, even when they are not in line with public sentiments. So what is a good leader?
The power of discretion, the man they talk about.
Yes.
It's not everything that people should clap for you.
Yes.
When you look at the thing and say, this is good for this country going forward, let us do it.
Let us do it. In as much as it's not palatable, it's not make it popular.
It's not palatable, do you can to the people and convince them.
Convince them.
You see, another thing where we leaders they not get, them feel say they're so relevant and important that they're not for count on to the people and talk to them in their Mami language.
Exactly.
Sierra Leone is a country, since independence, where the leaders they all they talk, then they talk in languages where the people they not they comprehend. Then they go parliament and go read budgets where the people they not they comprehend. Minister, the guy talk, the people are not, they understand nothing. How do you expect the people to participate in development? When they don't understand what you mean.
We educated classes, then they only do logic. Only logic. And logic, they reach a point where they go any further. Pragmatism get for kick in. Political expediency, then call them. They call them political expediency. Where reality some things that they not to for bluff, you they eat for survival, they eat for luxury.
When you eat to survive, you don't grow obese.
Exactly. So what in the man say?
When you eat for luxury, quick just now body don't be.
Yes. Then number two, it say a politician is campaigning for an election mostly for their selfish ambition, while a leader is raising support to advance a worthy cause for their nation's development. These are the things we look for. You don't say, look, that man can't tell me for say the bill, Lunge Bridge. Lunge Bridge is a priority.
The people and they die in Africa for drinking clean water and typhoid they kill them.
A politician.
Why you not go use that? Why you not go use that money there for build a dam? We go to supply clean water to the people.
Clean water and money.
Dam one of the rivers up country. Put the pipe can to the cities and towns in Sierra Leone. Let every city and town get in treatment plant. That solves the water problem. Take care of the environment. Yeah. That's all you need to do.
Exactly. The money we go take for build that bridge day. You know how much things they go do? We will not get hospital. The hospital will get the first tropical hospital. Anglophone West Africa. Now Connaught Hospital. 1925, 9 Bila. Then build that hospital. The people in Africa, they not pass 100,000. Then we get 30 days. Then he said, social private hospital, the majority of the people are not able to afford for go. Look what he said in number 3. A politician is interested in power, position, and all entitlements attached for the sake of it, or most times for selfish reasons, while a leader is interested in getting support for the development and the emancipation of their people, even at the expense of positions, entitlement, and his or her life. See,
Imran.
Yes.
The long and short of it all, now we tell politicians, they say, let them begin pay for themselves.
Exactly.
Well, what you they read so they in place. And some of we know far more than that. Because me they talk so, I was elected in this country twice from 2011 to 2018. I know far more than I'm saying because I don't want to make it about myself. The important bottom line is Sierra Leone gets a very small population. We're endowed with a very young, what they say, we get a small population. We're endowed with a young population of which 60% they below age 25. These are people you can teach skills where they go fast track production, innovation, etc. Little Lunge Bridge or new airport, they bring innovation. As a matter of fact, if you go and build a new airport, would I serve not to the man at the country? Now the man they come out as I can at the country.
We not even get the traffic, my brother. We not get that traffic. They will not get it.
No, left the traffic. Look at the logical side of the investment. Every investment in a country must serve the purpose of contributing to the development of the country. And what Sierra Leone needs now for our development, now capacity building inside the country for make people that able to do things and go do for produce goods and services. Provide electricity to the last village, provide clean water, provide telecommunications, provide reasonably good roads. You know, means all the road them forget coal tar. In those days, we were small. Some roads, like the road from Makolo Junction to Songo, you know, get Kulta. But we get people with PW employ, then they go with the shovel and pickaxe with wheelbarrow, then go and level the road, then it's highway patrol day. Those are the basic minimal we should be doing. So for go Billy Airport, why Billy Airport do that they use another how they come overseas? Or the way we don't give public money, we feel say get right for the travel I like. Come out in a village, not get no use for that airport.
My brother, would they see what's in the happen then to 3 days and Freetown and say, because people are not happy. Because people are speaking out. Because people and they say, they get for come out and protest if the tripartite not reflects the will of the people. All of a sudden, the man who can talk about he could give people them bullets. The one that we come out the last time, they not live for tell his story. Then now, every day it take a big force of policemen and soldier man and they parade in the streets, up and down with armored cars, for put fear, intimidate the people and for the mass.
I want to say one thing. I want to say one thing and I want to listen carefully. Pettiness and cowardice are part of all them behavior then they. You know what you do? Now they go and talk about bullet people, bullet this, bullet that. Nobody wants to kill him. I want him to know that this is the 21st century. If they want you down, then they get you. Me when they talk so, if they want me down, then they get me. You know what you do? The internet, it advanced to the level where they talk so, people then they somewhere where they track me. They know that they talk, whose side they talk from. That software how they use, where they register, then they ask for your address.
They know your location.
Then they geolocate you. Secondly, every mobile phone, they geolocate you. Any electronic device, they geolocate you. Thirdly, this is the man we all say in a plane. Then get applications, they're not even at the mobile, where they put on you, they use plane, they left side, they go side. I'll show now. I'll show now something. I'll show now. Then call on flight 24 radar tracker. It will show you. All the planes that they fly over Norway right now are the same. If you get the paid version, it even give you more information than you wish forget. So if anybody wants to track him, in a fly like board, then can track and then bring him down. They know that. Nobody wishes to kill him. All we are saying is, do what is right. You see? You see? Now click on this. It will show you exactly the flight. You see? You see? Iceland Air. This one where I click so. Now this. So let this man begin behaving himself. Nobody wants to kill him. Nobody no wish for kill a head of state. But if you head of state, they take fun for kill you people like that, they go team up back in a public platform, they boast on them. The God of creation go put that sweat by you and your generations yet unborn.
A German social scientist, psychologist, he make a statement by a paper that we write, Frederick Nazier. He say halaki politicians, they divide mankind into two classes, a tool and enemies. But a leader sees everyone as potential partners they can work with.
Exactly. It's leadership. Your role as leader is to lead people who in their own way are leaders. Some of these leaders are thinkers. Others are doers. Some of these leaders can be blacksmiths. Some of them can be carpenters. Some of them can be masoners. Some of them can be engineers. Everybody in a society important. Because now this falsehood, this Kamaraimba business, now take destroy we country.
Babati.
We look low on certain people. We look high on thieves who cannot produce anything. We need for educate people, let them know that.
Yeah, well,
Come out, sit on
is...
our office, not better pass you within a farm. Because if you not produce food, you not eat. Like you get all the money in your pocket, if food not come out from you, you not eat them.
That is why we are here. For make people and know the difference. You see, just like how you can talk them. When then criminal they come, then they can't promise things then what they know for say. It not be feasible. If you clever, you think right, you go ask yourself, say a bird in the hand is worth 10 in the bush. What we get now with the manager? We're not wait for you, bruh. Go before. It don't say we get elections. The election not done yet. Some people they say, will they wait for 2028? Why can't we do a proper inquiry in what we just had? Let we learn from it. Let we weed out all the criminals.
You know why? You know why?
Let we deal with them. All those that were involved.
You know why Julius Madabio is going to get away with his way? There are people in the APC hierarchy who sold out. As a matter of fact, one thing I've been telling you, I no one discuss the tripartite. You know what to do? In the first place, it was wrongly constituted. So I'm not expecting to produce anything but chaos for Sierra Leone.
Well, we get a term of reference. We'll see. Then they look into the elections we don't take place, starting from 2023, when are the worst elections
ever in the history of the entire 2007, world. 2007.
Yes. 2023 election, the worst election will ever happen.
And the APC was there to sign that bogus document with that length of reference, 2007 to now. We will not start from 1996 election.
But we see they don't get a standoff. They don't get a standoff. SLPP talk for say no, they're not for touch 2023. They're not for touch 2023. But the fact is, in as much as mistakes were made, but in the terms of reference, and the term of reference is very, very telling. It's very, very telling. And people in the talk for say, oh, they not get the mandate. Oh, yes, they have the mandate. Because
they not get which mandate.
Then decide for deal with the thing out of court, and all parties come together and then talk about these issues. They agree, they sign. So it's a treaty. It don't become a law. It's a treaty. And in that treaty, they then do a term of reference part number 3, where they talk for say they go look at for review elections. And when they come on the term of reference, they say they will review and investigate whosoever gets any part for play. They will use whatever punitive measure available now we country. So now you will don't sign the Kamaraimba. You don't sign, no, now you sign. Then you can't, no, not this, we not agree. This one not a check put on it. But you have agreed in the term of reference. You signed it.
Mr. Toure.
Yes, sir.
I don't say the thing was wrongly constituted. Secondly, now we imagine say APC and SLPP now the normal they pan this tripartite way very wrong because we have 24 registered political parties in Sierra Leone. If you are talking about anything connected with elections, all of them should be there. But then we imagine saying that it don't be. How they come? May not they talk that tablet talk. I want to say Leoneans they understand certain basic critical issues. If una don't agree on this, then una APC, when una the most aggrieved party, una sidom, they manipulate the document for go start from 2007 elections, when as a matter of fact, since the end of the war, The first elections was in 1996. When I not try for enforce, let they investigate all the elections there. So now don't play second fiddle. And why then they play second fiddle? Because certain people in the APC hierarchy, then they go on net go receive brown envelope. Then generations yet unborn go are lucky.
And some of them, you don't go do a plea bargain, not for set them out. They allow SLPP forget again.
Anyhow we be now, then all generations go are lucky. Let them eat the money, let them do what they get for do. But let them be prepared that the wrath of God, the God of creation, is coming down on them and their generations yet unborn.
And they get a leadership meeting today. I really say boost for don't they?
Now yesterday the older meeting.
They say boost for
APC, the APC by default is a party to everything we're wrong in Sierra Leone right now. Julius Madabio is taking advantage of the fact that the APC does not have the organized mentality for say, okay, let's Madabio take part, set commission of inquiry, they make white paper, not to so. What's in the first two APC before do if they want to maintain the party? All those people who had been involved in the inquiry or whatever, let them step aside.
What do you find really
funny? Get new blood.
Before APC they come to power, then we get how they call ICC investigation. We don't done during Pakaba time. Pakaba don't sign those papers. And Madabio now one of the main culprits then wait for be doing at the ICC. If for the jail, for the worker free. This is all what is wrong with the country. Then an can use
let we done with this tripartite first. Down there, yes, not true.
When
I want to get this tripartite clear.
Me na person way pragmatic. Unless we don't do what
I'm giving you the most pragmatic side of what in the lead we country into crisis.
We're not going to go through this. We're not going to go through this. If you don't do a job.
Imran.
How can
Imran, don't force me to say what I don't want to say in public. Please. You know why? From the day where the NPRC, National Advisory Council, convert themselves into SLPP, now they say alone begin go down the train. No left landing for the sake of peace. Mohamed Tijan Kabao now the praise. He is the #1 culprit for the destruction of Sierra Leone.
Me not praise him. I'm
never praise him. Yeah.
I'm never praise him.
What they say? Now deal with the tripartite issue as it is. The APC, by default, is party to everything going wrong now. Because they have allowed a flawed process for go on. Now when they don't reach you side reach, they want begin make Mr. Clean. Now they don't begin to call meeting and they fet by themselves, cost themselves. Madabio been talk and say they scatter the APC. Now they do so. Now they do so. And what thing they cause that? Now when you get people them when not get moral fortitude because they get bad upbringing, then put them for lead a political party.
Yeah. Well, that is now you hit the hammer. Who's that for hit them? Now you hit them.
Right now, they allow me for talk. I don't tell you say today they go ballistic. Come up from a family we work for make Sierra Leone. The Jalo Jamboria family. We know they see them, a bundle of idiots them, then can't destroy Sierra Leone. Okay? That's how they call Fulatong. Now great grandpa and Gide for make them resettle the captives. Frobe are the same thing. I don't tell you one time say that land from Lower Savage outside Bishop Johnson's school day. Take count to that stream outside PCMH day. Now we've been personal property. When the British wanted it, then give we land that Tengbe Fakai. Now Limba them in get it, then go give we land there. Now I make Jalo Jamboya get land that Tengbe Fakai in exchange. I'm not a stranger in Sierra Leone. I'm a stakeholder. And I know me head from me tail. I know sir come out and I know sir they go. We've had enough of this rubbish from people.
Rubbish now
Now they lead APC so. Now they lead APC so 1979. Me and work together. A magic. #1 Klein Street. That's on basic Kanu Como America. I form a company. We all been there. Korari Bangura, Abu Fofana, Sawane, him, Mohammed, what's in my name? This Bobowe Biobi make minister of mines where he dismiss in Papa. I didn't forget the son name. I go remember as they go. I know the man good. And why they talk, so if they listen, you know that they talk. That man, in attitude, it caused 2 people them for dying frustration. Kurari Bangura is one. Then the other one, Abu Fofana. That Dr. Fofana out in social media, how they talk about boku. In Big Brother. Now they talk about.
Wow.
There are things about Sierra Leone some of us know. They're idiots who sit down, they mislead the country and destiny. Let them begin behave themselves. Because if we say it will be a hot day for them in Sierra Leone. And I think with a near day. Because we're not a sit down, then can't lead that country into another war when unnecessary.
Oh, do not be careful. The revolution that the SLP, that the APC leadership forced in the crush. The people they crush. Because people have had it to their nose. Because the deception, the conspiracy, the lack of empathy, with all the suffering so the people they go through.
Now because they want to make cabal for the offshore oil and the Tonkolili iron ore and other things.
The sad thing
There is
is
uranium and other things on the Sula Mountain. These guys
the
know
majority
this.
of the people that they suffer, now the very chimney and the many people that they affect themselves. And when they affect themselves, the people that want the benefit, now them very jackass down and they continue for left now power because we're not divided. But with national anthem say, family united, ever we stand. But we don't allow them wire for family divide we. For let we ever
because we not agree find out what we need for find out. And that's why I named this platform Redemption Broadcast Network. I'm not preaching politics here. I'm saying it as it should be said.
But
I'm saying it as it should be said.
With Monday, na 2% they enjoy. SLPP can na 2% they enjoy. APC can na 2% they enjoy. So at every time of the people in reality, 98% of the population they suffer. And by 98% they mean they plenty there. Team they plenty there. Now the bulk of the nation.
Dede, Madingo Dede.
We do political party tribalism. The APC for the power. No, SLPP for the power.
And let me tell you one thing.
APC in power, SLPP in power. It don't make any difference.
But the same thing they go on.
They're not able to transform the people.
And let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing today, Imran. Since we got independence, Sierra Leone has not benefited from our natural resources. You know what make them bad effect for politics? Now for go sit down, they write them bogus projects, then go take money from the international community, can misuse them. And when you look the money they get from international community, it amounts to next to zero. The international community cannot give Sierra Leone $1 billion per annum. But I'll tell you one thing for free. All the Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora, if we already say we trust the process where they go on at Sierra Leone, we trust the people how they govern Sierra Leone, we all can say, okay, let we they pay $100 every month into a treasury fund where go they get dividends from. I want you to believe that we will be collecting above $1 billion per annum. Yes, everybody go do that mathematics. We'll be collecting above $1 billion per annum. And that is enough to run Sierra Leone. But this egoism, in the political class, the hypocrisy in the intellectual class, in order to make we build trust for build we country. And stands now, by the grace of God.
Man, you're an
It ends now.
educationist. You're an educationist. Then they do fisheries now, University of Sierra Leone.
I don't know. I
Then they
don't
do
know.
mining. Then they do any form of
I
mining.
don't know.
You
I
see,
don't know. Go and
you
look
know,
for all the
when
causes
they talk to
when they
people,
do this.
them, you know, thank God we get this redemption broadcast. This is what we are trying to tell our people. Where you get any society, politics is local. If you dey do anything na your country, the very first thing we get for think about pragmatism. Let's deal with the issues then what we get right now we hand. What do we get? We get diamond. We not get one person where they cut diamond, where they process diamond. We get iron ore. We not they melt iron ore for make rods then our country. We go buy rod back now other side. Now we for the
Iron
make
rod.
them, we package them, we
We
supply other
export
countries.
them.
We make steel now we country. Look what in Dangote don't do. Now then they process their own oil, then they value add Panam. Now Nigeria they can begin to see the money that if in the Dangote and the politician are not shape to themselves. But the reality is,
we money them now for build brothels and motels.
yes,
For misuse people,
you know,
girl picking them.
where would they talk to people them for make them wake up? Would they give us certain wisdom keys? We all in Sierra Leone, we busy. They talk about and they go do nuclear science. What do we do with nuclear science? When we get diamond, you go do diamond cutting. You go do mining, engineering. You go do the things them we deal with things that we get now with ecology. What we able for use for transform with your lives. And any side where God put you, it give you the very things that what you need.
Imran, I just want to add something to what you they say.
All right, brother.
Mozambique get raffia. Mozambique, they make over $4 billion from the raffia industry. Go find out what you are telling you. We got raffia and SaLone throughout the coastal area. We sabi use them.
In those days, at least they make bag there with them. Now I know they see raffia bag themselves again.
You know, say raffia, then they use them for make clothes, and are one of the most expensive textiles.
The only thing what I see they use them for make debut. Then your mama then for
Don't pull down a part of the fear culture for make people then free. Sorry, why they cut you off?
So, you know, what thing I try for talk about tonight about politics is local. Tripartite will be local. What thing will they deal with now with local elections? You don't get nothing for do with England. You don't get nothing for do with American ambassador. It is our business. We know very well for say, we constitution don't tell we for say, it say, sovereignty belongs to we. Now we get for take with time for carve out we country.
Can I even consult the people then before they form tripartite? Because before you form such an important institution, if you do a referendum.
And if they ask the people that they don't want them, simply they for do the election again. It's as simple as that. Because how one grain person go come out, look now, yeah, the 23rd Psalm, what we then they read, we memorize and they beat we. They say, now for pull fear, now for protect we from evil. It is not the case. Because we just they listen, because remember what in and tell we? They say, we go to our classes with clean hands and faces to pay greater attention to what we are told. Not for pay great attention to what we learn. And use what we learn. Now what we are told. Yeah. So it don't become a pattern of behavior. Because your perception, it affects your thinking. And your thinking definitely depends on your behavior. Look, Naya, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord, where it be your shepherd.
Well, the Lord not your shepherd. You know that it be? Huh? The SaLone, the Lord, now one man will fever the boss to show. It is select to die for you.
You know, This command, this Samuel, it tell you about whose side God placed you and how you go make use of what you have in your ecology. In that domain where God put you, you have everything there. He said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Any side where God put you, you know they lack. You know they lack. Then he said, he makes me lie down in green pastures. Where you not goats, because they use it symbolism, shepherd. Where you not sheep, goats, ruminants, who side grass they pasture, you they lack. You know they lack. Huh? Then he leads me beside still water. The man, where they go to shop, not to still water, you buy the purest form of water, drinking water. Still water. You know say it lead you besides rainwater. You know say it lead you besides river water. It says still water. That is the cleanest form of water. Still water. And he said, he restored my soul. If God don't give you all that in there, you are restored. We get diamond, we get gold, we get bauxite, we get chromite, we get raffia, we get piassava,
we get uranium.
We get 7 months of rain. We get uranium. Now they say oil day. Then we get land. The mangrove swamp day. You get annual deposits.
Yeah.
You don't need fertilizer. He said, he leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. He said, even though, if you don't get all them things there, even though I walk through the valley and shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. With all them things there, what we get. We forget so much abundance. We're not for lack in anything.
We have abundance. We have abundance, but some people are blocking that abundance.
That's what I'm saying. But why are we? Because we are allowing them. Because for let person abuse you, you get for give permission. We have given these guys permission for misuse we how we want. Then they ride with like bicycle, they jump candle when they want, they claim pass when they want. You know what thing I see the other day? Now, this is why we don't say I be always afraid for talking in public. They say a good husband, it make a woman, he pause and he panty wet, not to a eye. But they say a good wife, himself, it make a man a yanda tranga, but not to a life it make tranga. Now a yanda it make tranga. When you come na people in life as a leader, you get for make life easier. And one of the role of a leader now for create wealth. And that wealth they get for be equitable. When I get for share them like pizza, all man gets in your. If everybody gets, why are they with you? Because now that all the pastor them witchcraft, evil, they witch me. Any society where resources not enough, people when they get disunity.
Imran.
Then they get
there is never inadequacy of resources.
No, I just said
there is a blockage of resources by a class of people.
That's what I'm saying. We are saying it. Me and you two sometimes we say the same thing, but in a different way. Yes. Because the resources not a trickle down.
Because we get one man, you know, typically they say this. We get a man at State House where instead of it tell the people and say I don't know what thing for do. Hey, England self-tranga, Ukraine self-tranga, America self-tranga. But you get all thing before you.
Yeah, somebody talk for say Sierra Leone, the Lord not a shepherd. Narosho. You know, the brother, you don't lie. You know, so what you they try for talk now exactly? We have everything laid down for us. But you see SaLone man, they go now in your country, they call himself JC. How you go be just come now you indigenous land? Where will be they grow up JC now then Jombul? And if woman where they keep Jombul, then they call them say now then Senjago. Not to better girl, now then girl where they keep them JC. You know? Then you now a Sierra Leonean, born, bred, you nibble, now they then plant ham. And most people they can plant their nibble on, you know, under thick. So we all nibble either then under coconut thick, under cola thick, under orange thick, some kind of tree. That is our culture. Then now, you go for go hustle. where you can now, you say the whole society hold you in favor because you don't go, you're not just calm, that you are different. You are superior. Then you work and now you all a towel now your neck. You wear suit, you they sweat like crazy. You get big mobile phone then that you know is that for me they call you JC.
Like you a real life example.
We have a problem. We have a problem.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You know to make a wait laid on this JC business. 2011, I've been getting an unexpected trip for go SaLone because my brother died and the need for go bury a SaLone. So I had to travel. And I ready for go. Somebody tell me, say, hey, where they come? Now for ship motor car, say what in do? And I say company and they do. I say, oh, me not name company, I name boy. I say motor car, they know this place. I say what else they say then get them bike code and call Okada. I say the bike not the move, say yes, they move. I say, well, it's enough for me. Yes. Say the reason why for make myself different from me company mortal man them. Yes, well, I go protect myself against misuse and abuse. Because we know say with society we don't structure them, we don't make good people them don't turn criminal, petty thieves. The young people level for give skills, we don't keep them in one place. Now they get for survive. Then they do all kind of petty jobs. The girl begin and they do all kind of petty jobs. But the fact is, if you know you are part of those people, when you are going amongst them, you have to be part of them. Otherwise, the problem will never solve itself. It will never. And at this now, the other thing, what the intellectual class they do. Now, when you go free to, you know, they observe, Western is a different city. Eastern, a different city.
Yeah. Even when
what kind
rebel,
of development is that?
When the rebel war for Sierra Leone, it was none of their business in Freetown. Now, upline it take place. Let them try it. Now, then continue.
For the eastern of Freetown, is not upline.
Well, now
the eastern of Freetown need all the facilities within the west. And by providing the facilities in that part, those people will pay and contribute more towards wealth creation. You see what I can say? We intellectual class now idiots them when I not can understand what they say.
Where I go 2018, where Madabio just win. I was in Freetown. I want to go on side and block. They say nobody enough for go no side because now cleaning day. If you wouldn't go beat you. No, I say, but why never make it compulsory? I say, besides, this is a whole industry where they create job and get people to pay taxes.
It's a matter of pay taxes. Let me tell you now, the waste management industry, it's one of the richest industries on earth. Sweden next door. Then they take all the waste from Europe, then recycle them, then make wealth out of them. Sweden next door. Then they take certain level of waste, then burn them and produce electricity. It's a multi-billion industry.
Hey, brother.
Filth all way in Sierra Leone. If we get an efficient way for gather that filth there, that multi-billion industry.
Them bobo and the way they work idle. Then go use them for big cleaners, then put them on salary. Then go clean the city and then get them for help the economy. Because when they pay them salary, then they go buy things them. That make the economy they move. That make the economy they move. That they give them independence.
They create wealth because the more people and they buy, they create wealth. The more people and they buy, the more there is demand and supply, the more there is need for production.
But you the man where go school where you can always talk and say the intellectual class they're useless. Now they amplify that. Now go beat them. Make them go clean. But me the man where go school. Then people are wearing a feature, we can cast shit on it, then for bits and then go applying, then for put. Every other country will be the book they will read, then they make incentive, create situation for encouraging people and for one for go back. Not only they tell them for go back, when they don't go create job upline, life
You
will
don't
get
need
better.
to create job. Adekam. You don't need to create job. Put the facilities there where go make the people and feel safe and they at home.
Yes.
The mouse sabi for plant. The mouse sabi for plant potato leaf. He go the bago plant. Once he get electricity, he get internet.
They have for create wealth, now create jobs.
Yes, yes.
Give them incentive for go up. Say anybody will go upline if you want to do farming. We go give you loan. We go give you seeds. We go do resettlement, transfer. Where we go help you build house. We go give you the loan. These are the things you do. You know, they go force people. Sierra Leone, when they talk to we educated class, anything when they talk about now by force. If you not do that, that's not go do. But that's not the kind of leadership we need.
Because we all na Kamaraimba them. We get that egoism character in we.
We need innovation. A good leader is very innovative.
People then so for force them.
But in America, it happened in California when they found gold. Then get the gold rush. All man move from all Southern America and go to California. Because Sierra Leone back now the same thing. Where diamond boss na kwedu. The whole country move go kono. All man na kono they want for day. When they find iron ore, na Lonsar. Lonsar be the boom in those days. Lonsar na they almost everybody go. Krioman be de, Fulaman de, Locoman de. You know, and they tell people about this political tribalism. How you go able to explain? Do you know Rogers Wright will stand election at Putloko?
No.
Not for Timney man. You know, grow up with it.
MS Mustafa, not to boy be the MS Mustafa, not to boy be the go stand election.
Exactly. Probe man.
Not to Oku from Fullerton.
Yes, now good man. But Chaka Stevens, Mede man. He walk na Lusar. Yes. He go stand election at Putloko, he win election day. And Putloko, now they come out.
Yeah. Now he go Freetown City Council, he go win the back.
But this is one of the uniqueness of Putloko. Do you know this man here, Kerifa Smart? He too was given a constituency, but he not follow him up. Now Putloko. Putloko are the place where all man they talk down but are the place where everybody will not get, place where anybody not get side for Google team up, will not get following. You they go there, then they accept you. So Putloko said get positive.
As a matter of fact, all over Sierra Leone, I go tell you this for free. All over Sierra Leone, if you go any side, the people that know you, they would accept you.
They accept you, yes. Yes, that's
but
true.
We don't create a society now where they polarize ourselves. And that is not good for us because the one that we're supposed to unite the country, and then they divide them.
My brother.
And then they divide them.
When you look at names like Lahai, Moriba.
That's also named there.
That's also named there.
Bengali.
Moriba. That's also name.
Lahai.
That's also name.
Soriba.
That's also origin. So what is all this who they make about?
I don't know. You get Bundembu Nongowang, na Bombali district.
Yes.
Which I Samuel Kamara Komot. Now you get Nongowa na Kenema district.
Yes. Nice.
What's the difference between Nongowang and Nongowa?
What's the difference between Pendembu and Pendembu?
I don't know.
You know, it's crazy. Why can we not just say, look, the sensible thing what we need for do, unallow we coexist with each other. Because by virtue of
coexist, we need to find out how we relate. We are related.
Of course.
Coexistence.
But the same line we did.
Now, when you deal with somebody who different, language not mean so different because what you do, that time the man when say Nambara, the man said they say Nambara.
But banal with papa, not so Kurba na warrior. When they say Kong,
Well.
when they make Elba, they say by Kong. What in a Kong? Kong na soko name. And Pantino, when they say Kong, na why?
Yes.
But this is chieftaincy, title, and names, na bond, and Sabani, and even the name Shebra. Now the chief be named Shebra. The people in Abolum, the Shebra people and Abolum people.
Bolum.
Now they tribe. So because
And
with one of
that's how they
Bolum,
call Bolum. That's how they call Bolum. And they say Sakao. The team the man say Sekel.
Take
That's how they call Bolum. And they say Langbang. The team the man say Olangba.
Well, guess what? That name Shebora. We na him then called Shebora.
But even Cambia, the title of
mean?
the chief, we go with Sebua.
You know what he mean?
Cambia district. Not so.
You know what he mean? Yeah, yes, na Samu. Samu na by Shebora. Tonkoneli na by Shebora.
Yeah.
You know what Shebora mean? Ambolu. It mean rope.
Well.
It mean rope. So when you look at all in there, in the matter, they always say, Woni na, I don't say.
Say. Or Woni.
And funnily, it's so symbolic that in a mother, Udana mother, grandpa, now grandpa we don't say. Grandpa we don't say. So grandpa say.
Sometimes the man is suffer dementia and I make it do it.
When I make, if that thing there, I can tell people the anthropology of names. I make not for the play with names, them with indigenous names. It tells a story. In name Mother Woni. That is old grandpa. Woni na old. And Mother Pamede mean grandpa. You see the symbolism, you see the irony.
I see.
So me man, you don't have now other person where you cannot be like, you just don't make are so hungry for information. I just they shock them, And this is how we should all be. I am not interested with what the American ambassador they tell me. I'm not interested with what the British, like what in Minkailu, they say Minkailu said then this there, and the British then talk was say APC not ready. You're not APC chairman. You're not talking for say.
What is it?
What he said, they say Minkailu talk for say the British High Commissioner say APC they not look ready for leadership.
Now APC, they come. You as chairman of a party, who makes the party ready for leadership?
Now you. Then somebody will go
you see how idiotic them fellow Abby?
Because he is scornful. The man don't talk and clearly say the person where they was not to him. He go put all kind of road mines them before him for let take that office day. So when the woman go tell her say, before he tell the woman for say, what you talk for say, I totally disagree. We are totally ready. We are in unison with always in they go on and blah 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 blah. But before that you come happily, it backfire upon them. You see, this is not the thing. This is not some of the things that this is what they say. You see, you know they go give squirrel granite for keep. You expect an outcome of coming back and meet one granite.
No, not possible. It's not possible.
Neither from big banga for keep. You're not able to account for them. You're not account for them. So we get a habit. We look people them when a squire pegs. We put them around all they would expect them for like grip inside the hole. It's not possible. It's not possible. Sometimes the expectations are wrong.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
That is going to change. I mean, don't I say, I don't want to discuss the issues here on this platform. But when the security and the stability of the state they at stake, I have to do it. Me not a blogger. Because they idiots here now, then they pay them about them for they go and talk nonsense all over the world and scatter things.
So start safe, my brother, you know, say a blogger and somebody with the rights now, online. They're not the rights now, talk that they talk. So how they go be blogger? And they're not be analyzed, they're not analysts. They are not analysts.
That's what they say. They already preach hate and division, then they call themselves
blogger. They don't know what they talk. Because at the area people they talk for say, not for come out, not for sit down, not for wait. Now so then wait for independence. They're not fit for them. We see what you will end up with. And this habit here what we get, where we want everybody for be dogs, we all for in a straight line with the follow one person.
And I the dog mentality. You because know, it is so now bad. They say this is correct, I should follow him because me an idiot.
It's wrong. Because you know, any society, whether at the extremes, both the extreme ends, you know they succeed. And how
God will make the world. God will make the world. God will make the world, you know, allow unitary existence. If God wants unitary existence, you know, before make we different.
Enough to do that. So
we allow diversity so that we go grow in diversity and unify. So anybody who thinks, say, because you stay in political position, you go get Boitalo for lead by nose, you are making the biggest mistake in your life. Buddy, we don't go over 2 hours. Now they take leave. We will come back Wednesday.
Unipolarism, no, they will keep it for America. It cause them problems right now.
No, left America. I don't want us to be using America.
No,
America is not the best example.
Them, please let me make me thoughts. I don't make me thoughts except you don't can't jog and me mouth. The point why they try for make is not to America no more than the world, other country than they. Why you listen and they talk about bilateral, you talk about multilateral. Now because we all get for coexist, we all get for work together. Look like what's happened. Na Sierra Leone. We get this man here, Bashiru, come na Sierra Leone. People and they call me, hey, that man away, no say this man not legal. He still can't. I laugh. I say the man no they can't to mother be you. We don't get treaties that we don't sign with Senegal. Whether na mother be you, whether na dog they whether na fall they, it go still can't be. But the man in a democracy where you come visit the country, you then meet with both the president and the leader of the opposition. That's what happens anywhere in the world in a democracy.
Did they do that?
No. You know, they happen as a law. Anybody will come, Marabio the monopolize and so himself, and the opposition, not make noise about it. Because anybody will come at the country, if forget time, forget dinner with the president, then it gets dinner with the opposition leader too. In doing so, now they are able to know the health of the democracy in that country there. Without you doing that, you're not able to know the health of the democracy. Because now when you talk to the opposition leader tell you for say, well, we are okay, things are not too bad, now just 2-1 problem this. But we will situation in Sierra Leone, it not they work at all. Then somebody they come, they talk to the opposition leader. If you go talk, now they say the opposition leader, the man will stand election, not saying the leader anymore. Now Minkailu, what you expect if you go talk to Minkailu, they tell them. Minkailu, if finger then a mother be remote. And they tell them, that man is a good man, a Christian. And they take communion 6 times a day. You know they kill flies.
If you want to drink or more, smoke jambana in business.
So that point, you know. So people that they call me, enough for Kanaya, because we not get a leader. Any leader we can we country, he get for deal with Mother BU. Because they know they can we country for Mother BU. Then they come because of the bilateral agreements then where they between we and Senegal. And their agreements, then it is not about
I
the
tell you,
leader. It's about
I tell you how we people and they think in Africa.
yes. It will tell you about the friendship we don't exist between the people of Senegal and the people of Sierra Leone.
If even you know go all special meeting with opposition, when you visit a country, in the presence of whoever they talk to, you forget members of the opposition, did they?
Opposition. That's how
Because
democracy
not a
works.
one party state we get.
Well, that's what is happening. The behavior, that's how it's always been. And it's
But
wrong.
the APC is culpable. Imran, the APC is culpable. They should say, no, this is how it should be.
Daddy, if I can't fend you, say I can't fend you now, no way. Why I come? You go put me in a boys' quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I go say, but my man, you do well, but hotel not in here. I'm already sleepy under. I get me own standard. I get me own self-esteem. I get me own self-worth and self-pride. If you go put me in a place where people are outside house, boy, they sleep. And they tell you plain, say me man, but outside I go get hotel. Or I just say Google them say me man, I don't find hotel. I go they can't spend the day, but I will go sleep at the hotel. Mortal man, for that person abuse you get for give the permission for do that. So if the man come, opposition, and they not invite the opposition for make noise about it. Like outside that mandate they so with Madabio, the opposition for go there with protesters. When they lead. This is what
And
we
they
see. They
prayed
happen
for
all over
die.
the world. That's the
Then they
democracy.
prayed for die. Madabio go shoot them.
Well, this is the thing.
The opposition members, they want to live here forever.
Well,
So then they prayed for die.
They want the pay, they want the authority, they want the status, they want the regalia, they want the condition of service, the cars for go with it, but they don't want the responsibility. This is the problem. Sierra Leone wants everything that comes with it.
The whole issue of people not wanting to take responsibility is people feel death is a bad thing. Hey, if I go yonder, then go fend me, they can't kill me. Hey, whether they kill you or not, you get for die. Every die gets a babu.
They're not
And another thing where I want to say before they go, what say they kill people them? Do a move, but make sure say you not die. Forever. What kill you now? Like no idiot Sandy. Yeah, anybody who go cut in throat. Let there forever, let it not die.
And we know them by face and by name. It go reach a time when they visit them people and they because at the time people that will not kill person, you know it's not drink.
Older than they visit, what they say, live on this earth forever, because the day you die, you don't know what you are going to meet over there. Sometimes the people they always don't kill and they make kabudu, then give good dirty bits, then go lock you in a deep hole. Who knows?
It's so sad.
Has anyone come from that other side to tell us what is happening there?
Well, one way, they talk for say, and for we don't play that audio day, where they talk say how then one day where they come also now. Mother be where you kill them, for even bury them with coffee. This not person where
he not get for die. He not get for die.
This person is Sierra Leonean. And how can you, say things like those about your fellow Sierra Leonean? You young brother.
Does that man even know what Sierra Leone means? That's the first question. Being born within the geographical area called Sierra Leone does not make anybody think Sierra Leone. And I'll tell you, say, we're going to do that in another discussion. 90% of the people they claim for be Sierra Leoneans, they are not Sierra Leoneans.
Listen.
They are president, they will beg you for God. These people are not make coffee for nobody. That's why when they can die, so do ya. Okay, I see yes, the one way they be done, the soldier they be make coffee for. Not to the other one, but the other one they back and members, I think they be make coffee for the do ya, Mr. President. not waste that money to this tip here with the big do ya, Mr. President, do ya. The money where they come on June 19, take go up where they can't die, so do ya with the big Mr. President. No, make no coffee for them. They go dig the
Imran.
All these are the
Imran.
psychological warfare against the people.
Naim. Now them bobo then a treat where then they go give 50,000, 100,000. They make it talk so now then they tell her waiting for talk.
Well, this is what
It's
we keep
tough.
saying.
Listen, a good way bring this thing out. What have you? In strategies, Sierra Leoneans are not see it. That in a intimidation strategy. He got go talking about bullet for bullet. He come back, he talking and use bullet for bullet. The next day, we say they don't arrest 24 military officers. It's a matter of fact, when the state arrests somebody for a crime, it is incumbent on the state to publish the names and photographs of those people. Has that been done?
Nope.
Has that been done?
Nope. Then go disappear.
Well, they ask them to show with you and they arrest.
Then go disappear.
You know
will not get any trace of them.
You know what you do? I can't say I don't kill 50 people. Who's proof? What's proof? Until I show proof, say I did it, there is no proof. You know, matter be they treat people and like say, all the Sierra Leoneans and a small picky when I ever grow up. All them petty tactics because he feels say for call people with die, now they keep them in power. When they know say the days of intimidation are over. They are. They are.
You know, my brother, God, it's so sad. But this is one thing I'm so happy for Redemption Broadcasting. We don't tell we people them. One person not able to lead a country, neither one person not able to quell a country.
Now we all get for now make that place.
We want to see don't
now we all get for lead. Everybody is a leader in his own way.
We want to see don't
you then put you there for supervise.
We want to hear it in there. We say we know they come out na do. We know they do nothing. Now we not expect anything. The man will continue for treatment anyhow. Because a country, if you see, it gets a wicked, nasty, wretched dictator and tyrant like that kind of yeah, he able for continue for rule because it gets accomplices. Like this one where they open him out, they talk nonsense. So not showing one grain, they do them. Not showing one grain. And likewise, if you get a leader, once you not get people there for support the leadership, for work with them, you not get a good team, it shall never be a good leader.
Master, have you ever heard this saying that evil thrives on fear?
Yep.
Have you ever heard this other saying that fear is inimical to progress as is to civilization?
And it's so
true.
And this is what they're doing. They try for 10 people and say, and then the one that now we don't understand. Now for beer, now for weight. So SaLone a ginger beer. SaLone a ginger beer. We don't go drink whiskey.
Oh, na beer, what's in there happen? The next 5 years, when they change coats, another bunch of selfish people go there.
Idiots
then the problem
back.
continues.
Then now we get election, we're not done yet. Get some fools like me, they say 2028. Then go give them. You see the selfishness? So
we don't care when they get all the next election. Imran, by the grace of God, I don't care when they hold the next elections. You know what I care about? You know what I care about? Because right now, elections don't mean nothing to SaLone. The whole election to man are the same bundle of idiots they go back to power.
Now we really need
with
for
different names.
We need to clean the political system.
You know what I care about? I care about those in that level, let them begin behave themselves. Then they misbehave too much.
But they're not going to ever behave, they are contaminated.
Well, we will begin to expose them. We will begin to expose them.
I feel to say we get for pray to God, let a situation come, we'll get a revolution. Do like what's in, how you call them, Rollins Duna Ghana. for let slaughter, no slaughter they all. Because me are not afraid I go talk come. Because which good is it to us? You get a few people and they slaughter the many. This man is shot away. You know most people don't die.
Even religion, when you read the Bible, you read the Quran, then they tell you, say, certain people were commanded to be slaughtered because then they obstruct development.
Exactly.
Not so?
Exactly.
God been tell the Israelites for kill the Philistines. Not so?
Yep.
Prophet Muhammad, Nigerian command say, if we start a jihad for making institute Islam, not so?
Where the Amalekites? They send the Israel and then tell the leader Saul.
All pass here once. We all pass here once. And let people be respect say, there are people who have the technological capacity, then they neutralize you from thousands of miles away.
And
they don't need to be in Freetown to neutralize you.
The thing is, quite a lot of APC executives then feel to say they are exempt. They're not say where revolution come, they defend the all. They defend the all because the people.
I know they go that part today. I know they make conspiracy theory.
I don't reach today.
I want to let them know, say, the technology of today, especially with the Internet of Things, from a mobile phone, somebody can geolocate you, a press button, no more, you are gone.
You know most people they don't kill. The fact
they all naked like Putin. They feel say they are secured.
We don't get independent.
They go take drug soldier, then they all gone they pass. You know this.
Over 63 years.
Lion.
Over 63 years we don't get independence. That is not eradicate malaria. So the mosquitoes they only kill people there. And the politicians they kill them. Because by now we for not have strategy. We don't get policy. We don't deal with this malaria. We malaria for under control. But you want to cry for
until we don't reach near there. Until we don't reach near there. Imran.
Typhoid not be there. Now everybody has a longer typhoid.
Imran.
Everybody gets typhoid.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
We are not going to forewarn anybody.
God.
We only admonish you.
Warriors
don't tell you. I want you to listen to this.
You know they get malaria. People that get mosquito in America, when they know they get malaria, they don't control them. Why we your politicians not defend ways for control the most deadly disease in the world? You know almost million malaria they kill us alone. Now you know almost million people in Sierra Leone where typhoid don't kill. Why if they grow up, you be ever read the word typhoid?
And I never area.
From where Kaba come, Kaba done in office, he died, he left him.
Because now from that 10 day we overload Freetown. And from that time we overpopulate Freetown. All the money you come for DDF or how they call on DDR, then take them from NGOs and then shape the monies then to themselves.
And
they left the people and now people and they sleep in a treat na Freetown. It's what they talk, so people and they sleep in a treat.
Freetown not get sewer system. All the people and the people na Freetown at the water table they go.
Not there because a lot of people they're homeless. Imran. Man we get toilet, we get host, and get toilet.
No, besides the homeless people, even the people that we get host, when they flush the toilet, now the water they see, you know they go, you don't get sewer. Now the water system they go. No,
you know, one thing we'll get for look at. Also, they build hospital, we build church, we build mosque. We not they look at how for improve the lives of the people. They look at how for keep them on the path of death.
And Freetown is overcrowded. You know almost waste the people in Freetown now. The people not plenty past the people there. And when they get typhoid and cholera.
Now they close, buddy. How they close. We go come back. This talk don't begin.
Now we come, now we they go, now we they say tata. We get a long day today. This is Redemption Broadcasting. Please subscribe and share. Make we get a discussion there. And we want for take part very soon when we come up, we go begin the call una for let una self get to say. We want to talk about the issues. We no want for come begin to do tabloid. We not they do gossip. We they talk about the issues. We they talk about anthropology. We they talk about Sierra Leone history. We they talk about how we relate with one another and how the country, a demography, they affect how we did today and how the demography they make for let we able to know the anthropological connections between groups them. So this is an intellectual broadcasting unit. Please, anybody will get anything about the history of Sierra Leone, where you want to research, may they write, very soon we put, we address, make una write to we. If we don't, because we don't do a lot of research. Mr. Boy Jallo, Usa is he don't yanda, he don't do vast research. And me self don't do some. So if we write to we, things that we want to know, if we get the resources, we will try for get answers for una. And we go to answer them questions and then we come back. So for now, I dey say tata, and at the same time, I dey say una not forget for subscribe and for share. The more, the merrier. One person not able to build a country. Now we all get for join hand together. They say one bangus not a shake. Una love we plenty, so we go shake and make the loudest noise for make it go reach side for reach. Fambulem, na mi own so. Now go with it go so. Brother Jallo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Rumble them. Normally, we not talk about government or people in government na this platform. But today, we get for do am because now we moral obligation for begin talk to people them, let them know say, then get limitations. I not care whether you're in a head of state, you're in a foot of state, you're in a belly of state. The office has moral limitations where you not for go beyond. If you go beyond the moral limitations, then you are not fit to be in that office. Because that office serves the Republic of Sierra Leone, not the Sierra Leone People's Party or the Bio family or the SLPP or whatever. It serves the Republic of Sierra Leone. That's why that office has been endowed with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of facilities, and a lot of freedoms. If you don't want people to do evil to you, don't do evil to them. Then when you then at the office, then you get for mind your language. You have to mind your language because whatever happens, there's going to come a time where you get for left the office. Even if you did it till you die, you don't left the office. And when you left the office, your family and other relatives where they left behind, you don't left a bad stain for them. So this is an admonition. If una want, una send una talks them behind me. Because I know. Then go begin come for course. With the open phone line, anyhow, I will begin talk with you, all right, I'll tell you, thank you, goodbye. Go talk our other side. We'll get for begin open phone line. And from now on, we'll get for give the people them the education as it should, so that the people know what they need to know for them to be taking conscious decisions to improve on their welfare. As me co-host say, gonna share this platform, gonna subscribe, let's build up. Hey, things then they wanna get for no. Things then they wanna know I get for tell una. I have been keeping quiet for too long. The time don't reach when I go know boku things. And if what they talk, they not behave themselves, we will come with names, with data, and date on what they did, who did what to make Sierra Leone be what it is today. And if una say una able open call boy jalo with that, I'm 69 going to 70. Una miss for kill me at 49. Una able kill me at 69. So una blow ya. Una left. Una just behave una self. Behave una self. Fumble them una good night.
Before we go, I want to tell Ronald George Stone, thank you for the comment. And a lovely brother way I can see for the first time, Andrew Stephen Leby, we say na SaLone, the Lord not to shepherd, na rojo, na the Lord he called, na the Lord he called Madabiu. What a cryptic humor. This guy has crowned himself as the be all and end all. But evil has no expiry date.
But evil has an expiry date.
Yeah, evil has an expiry date, exactly. So, my brother, thank you for your contribution. You know, we let people
they get this
God
interaction.
God bless you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, fumble
because
them.
You get some stupid nothing at the way feel to say now all man mix pan the big dance.
No.
You know, now very few of the mixed pandis misguided
nonsense. Man, them not get anything against him, man.
None.
Not the intellectuals and they create that scenario.
And then they create them.
And them not get anything against him, man. Man not get nothing against man.
We are a family. One family.
But you live in that place for over 100 years. Now they can't fit. No few amount of idiots not a lead we country to war anymore.
And I know a lot of
Yandebo geru manjima we. But somebody has in the love for we. Papa tiji mukeni mi owotu umia. Robe mwelu mama. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamu ye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamu ye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Sauna timungo we. Kwe brawa tifwa ke timungo gai. Sauna timungo we. Kwe brawa tifwa ke timungo gai. Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa mwateni. Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa ye. Tonya bidi ke inyamunga. Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe jiva trouble bra mwambia mo fila we jiva kunde bra mwambia mo lewe apin mo uli dogon amungili amwe
Donya mya kempeti mya Melo waji mahante sauna mya manga woma Election time got to go jump to woman. Like a mad my band this shit in my little tinga. They are really good in young way. Yeah, young way. Young way. Damn, you're thinking in my wallow, hey. That when I'm going up on the young. Yeah, badi, me. Donya. Badi, me. Come on, DJ Nyamunga.
Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamu ye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamu ye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Sauna timungo we. Kwe brawa tifwa ke timungo gai. Sauna timungo we. Kwe brawa tifwa ke timungo gai. Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa mwateni. Pati koma ke agreement ilo mulwa ye. Tonya bidi ke inyamunga. Ndewe, amugbe pati ndejimawe. Jifa trouble bra, mwambia mwafila. Jifa kunde bra, mwambia mwalewe apini. Mwauli dogon. Amugili, amuyege nyali unkeda kwe amendelwe mbatelo. Sawa kamoti milwe mbatela. Kabale junior or SFPPN. Ubi de enjoy Kabale junior or SFPPN. Dokwe otia o amuye. Bele molele adopi. Tiata lele amaledi. Yenya inji ye ilole tiatima. Bokeke de matela tijo. Bidi na this last stand. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pie mamuye. Ato atiloma ye. We are oh. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pie mamuye. Ato atiloma ye.